Well, good morning. Happy Friday. Grab your cup of coffee. Did you notice the coffee mug? East Tennessee Weather. Got those available on my merch shop, so check those out at easttnweather.com. And it's Football Friday, my friends. Donning some orange today, but you know what that means. Tomorrow, the orange suit comes back in full force. All right, let's talk about the forecast ahead of us. We still have that northwesterly flow taking shape, so the weather's going to be nice and quiet. At the surface, we've got high pressure drifting right overhead. To our north anyway, so the frontal boundary to our north, and that cold front's going to come through during the overnight hours. It's not going to do anything. Bring us a few clouds throughout the day today. Spill in a little bit of a breeze throughout the day, and that's going to be about the extent of it. Even all the way into our Saturday, expect just a few afternoon clouds and mostly sunny and mostly dry conditions. So getting you out the door here this morning, temperatures are starting off in the 50s, and a few pockets of 60s. So it's a little bit warmer this morning than what we had yesterday morning in most locations, anyways. And as we progress through the day, we're going to see those temperatures climb right back into the low, mid, maybe a few pockets of upper 80s, which is going to make for a nice evening around East Tennessee as we drop down to 81 degrees by 6, but a little bit warmer today than what we've had over the last couple of days. All right, we'll break down your 7-day forecast and, of course, the big picture weather pattern. That's coming up right after this.
I'm Jim Brogan. I was born here. I've been here all my life. I have 2 degrees from the University of Tennessee. So we do wealth management and retirement planning. So what does that really mean? Anything in your life that could impact your finances, whether it's investing money, whether it's how to structure income, if we can optimize our taxes, so we serve people. And that's part of our mission statement. We serve people.
All right, let's talk about that 7-day forecast. And again, our cold front comes through today. It doesn't really do much. It's not going to drop our humidity. It's not really going to really spark off much in the way of rainfall throughout the day. But as we get into the upcoming weekend, we're going to get a little bit of a return flow coming in from the southeast, and that's going to help to spark off a little bit more activity. No washout, so don't cancel any of those outdoor plans. Just kind of keep in mind, especially I think as we get into our Monday and Tuesday, we'll probably have a little bit more of an elevated rain chance. That may linger into Wednesday before we start to see those rain chances come on down. And another cold front head our way as we wrap up next week. So let's talk dew points for a second. Dew points start off in the 50s as we wrap up this week, but climb into the low 60s. So there's our moisture. We're adding more moisture to the atmosphere. Therefore, that's going to lead to a few afternoon showers and thunderstorms, as I mentioned, especially as we get into our Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday time frame. So here's what that frontal boundary is doing. It's to our north. It doesn't do a whole lot throughout the day today. As we get into our Saturday, plenty of sunshine, but a little bit of a return flow coming in from the southeast. And that's going to be the story as we get into our Sunday, Monday. This return flow coming in from the southeast will lead to a few more showers and thunderstorms, but it's not going to add up to a whole lot. The mountains of East Tennessee have the best chance and is the best location for seeing some of these showers and thunderstorms fire up. But as we get into the middle and latter part of next week, here comes a trough that's being advertised around the area that could drop our temperatures and humidity once again into next weekend. How about that? All right, my friends, I sure hope you have a great day. Thanks for checking in with your morning weather update. Don't forget to scan the QR code, download the East Tennessee Weather app, and I'll see you throughout the day on social media.